I am so glad I'm wearing a jacket so I can cover up my uniform shirt. Y'all don't have to see my company name because I don't want to get fired from my company. Even though I'm not going to say anything racist, you know. It just, what I am going to say is this. People ask, what I'm referring to is the black guy was walking through a neighborhood in Sarasota, Florida, whatever, and some white people started messing with him. And one of them got so damn angry, he went to his car and pulled out what looks like we don't know what from what I see, you can't really tell what it is, but the guy was trying to stop him from pulling whatever the hell it was, so it probably wasn't flowers, okay? Anywho, he got fired. I just found out he got fired from the London Stock Exchange group or something like that. So whenever you hear stock exchange, you're probably making some money. But so people ask, why do racist people keep doing stuff like that? You know, why don't they just stop, step back, relax? Why don't they let it go? Why do they just keep doing stuff like that? Racism is a mental problem. It's a mental problem. And these people are crazy. And, you know, you can't reason with the crazy person. You just can't, because there's something in their head is just ain't right. You know, I was in prison once, actually twice. And I knew this guy who had molested a child. And I asked him, you know, why, I mean, at some point, why didn't you stop? You know? I mean, you knew he was 17, the kid was 10. I'm like, why didn't you stop? And he said to me, once he's excited, he can't stop. He's like, he don't want to stop until he finished. Now, I'm like, yeah, man, whatever. And I didn't understand that. I mean, I kind of understood it. I kind of understood it. Because some stuff I've done, nothing like that, but I've done some stuff where once I get in the zone, it's hard to stop, you know. But I mean, it just, racism, stuff like that, people are all crazy. You know? I mean, it's like, you know, before Obama became president, I didn't really have a problem with white people. I really did. I mean, I still don't. But what I'm saying is, it's like, before Obama became president, I felt like America was getting better. After he became president, it's like the opposite. And no, I'm not blaming it on him. I don't blame him at all. Well, actually, it is his fault. Let me change that. It is his fault, but it's not something he did wrong. He became president, and that's the reason why racist, you know, people, oh, he divided the country. Yeah, he did, but he didn't do it intentionally. It's just the fact that he became president divided the country. Why? Because white people lost their mind. White people thought the world was coming to an end. And because of that, they just lose. You know, people do crazy stuff when they believe the world is coming to an end. You know, just like they say back in the Depression, the Great Depression or whatever, people were jumping out the windows, killing themselves. People do crazy stuff when they think their world is coming to an end. And a lot of white people believe their world, which is America, is coming to an end. Because first we already had one, well, we had one, and then they try to break it. He wasn't 100% black. Then why was you tripping then? Why was you tripping if he wasn't 100% black? But man, I mean, it's trip. It's trip. You know, 2 or 3 years ago, I was driving for Lyft. I went up to Forsyth County. You know, I just don't understand all this damn space. Why do you feel the need to jump in front of me? I just don't get that. All this damn space on the expressway, but you just feel like you gotta go jump in front of me? But anyway, I was delivering Lyft. I was driving for Lyft. And I took somebody from, I think from the airport all the way up to Forsyth, right? Dropped them off. And when I got off the expressway, I went past a strip mall or whatever. It might have been a mall, whatever, what it was. And I saw a cop sitting over on the left. I didn't give a crap because I wasn't doing anything. So I took and dropped the guy off at his house, and I was heading back to the expressway to come back to Atlanta, and the thing went off. So I drove past the cop a second time, right? So I turned around and headed back to pick somebody up. I picked somebody from a club and took them to the house or something like that. And then I headed towards the expressway again. And guess what? I go past that same cop again. The thing goes off right before I get to the expressway, and I turn around and head back past the cop again. I'm not joking. And Lyft is like, if you ever drove for Lyft or Uber, you know what I'm talking about. Stuff like that happens. I mean, sometimes you have to cut the damn thing off so you can get on the expressway and head back home. Otherwise, it'll keep sending you further and further from home. Because one night, hell, I ended up in Griffin, Georgia. And went all back street. Because every time I dropped somebody off, somebody else would ring it. But anyway, the cop, the last time I go past the shopping center, whatever it was, I don't see the cop. So I'm thinking, oh, well, I guess he gone. But then I see, you know what, the gas kind of cheap up here. So I turned around again. I said, I'm gonna go to Quick Trip and get me some gas. And I went to turn into a Shell station, and the Shell station was closed. Actually, I was gonna go to the Shell station. But I started to turn into the driveway and I realized, oh, hell, it's closed. So I straightened up and went on up the street, and the blue lights hit. Come on. The cop pulled me over and said he thought I was weaving. Talking about, you weaved 3 times. The hell I weaved 3 times? I went to turn into a gas station. How the hell I weaved 3 times? But it sounds just like the white guy who's on that video messing with the black kid said, you walked past my house 4 times. When is a law to walk past somebody's house? But anyway, the cop pulled me over and said I was weaving, asked for my driver's license, and I'm the kind of person, you know, I'm not gonna argue with anybody with a gun. I'm not gonna argue with that person. You know, a lot of black people do that because I guess they figure that the cop ain't gonna shoot them until the cop actually shoot their ass. Anywho, I'm going, I don't want the cop to know he has irritated me. And that's something else. You know, cops, racist people, they like to see you cry. They like to see you get loud. They like to see you get agitated. They enjoy that because they feel, oh, I've pushed his buttons. Well, I remain calm. I said to him, my tag says Fulton County. I lived in Fulton County at that time. And I said, we're in Forsyth County now, right? He goes, yeah. I said, is that the reason why you pulled me over? That little thing pissed him off. Oh yeah, what kind of person ride around with tinted windows? The windows on my truck, I'm driving my truck now, the windows are stock. It came brand new with tinted windows all the way around. All the way around. I bought it brand new with 29 miles. Okay? You first said you pulled me over for weaving. Now you telling me you pulled me over for tinted windows. Well, anyway, he saw, just like right now, I'm filming from this camera, and I have this camera facing out that way. I had the same cameras that night. One facing this way and one facing out that way. All of them lights were blinking. I guess he looked at him and said, you know what, let me leave this N-word alone before I end up on YouTube. But he's still on YouTube, just the video, there's not a whole lot of views. No, I mean, if you want me to send you a link to the video, I'll send you a link to the video. But last time I think it was 200 views the last time I checked. But anyway, he ends up not writing me a ticket or anything. I'm gonna let you off with a warning. Yeah, whatever, mother father. I'm gonna tell you something else I did to him. You know, when they pull you over, they like to throw the damn light at your mirror, and so it'll shine into your car to see what you're doing. I adjusted my damn mirror and put the damn light right back on his dumb ass. My father taught me that. My father, I can't stand to put that goddamn mirror in my light, in my face. I turned it back at him. But anyway, I got out of that alive without getting arrested. But racism, man, I mean, is it gonna go somewhere? I don't know. I'm not sure. But I damn sure know this much. It's dying. It's dying because there's a lot more mixed people than it used to be. I mean, it used to be a time when you just did not run into too many mixed people. But it's like, you look around now, there's a lot of mixed people. You know, I work with the guy who light-skinned. Hell, I thought he was just a light-skinned black guy. Turns out his mama white. You know? And hell, I went to high school with a guy who I thought, again, he was real light-skinned. I just thought he was real light-skinned. Turns out his grandmother was white. But anyway, that's all I got to say on the subject. But you got to be a stupid mother to get fired on your day off. Dre, y'all have a good day.